Hey guys, today I'm doing a Land Rover Defender. It has been ceramic coated. The owner originally was not going to do PPF, so he ceramic coated it, and now after a little bit he's changed his mind. The difficult thing about that is some of these panels like this need a stretch. It's gonna need a side to side stretch and an up and down stretch. With a paint that's been ceramic coated, it's extremely hydrophobic. The film is not gonna wanna stick. So two things you mainly wanna do. One, you need to use edge prep like Pro Bond or whichever you use, and you really want to outline the panel. Get on the inside there, outline it, get all around here. You might even want to do around the sensors, but you really want to outline it with Pro Bond. That's going to help it stick better and bond better to the edges, which is what you want. Second is when you're spraying it with your solution, you want to go extremely light. I mainly, when I do this, I mainly just put the solution, the slip on the film and not on the actual car. So that helps to have less solution, so it's not as slippery. And then use a little more alcohol. So that's what I would do. And so I'll get to it real quick. So as you can see, I've only sprayed the film. I have not sprayed the paint. Let's see what happens. I obviously have extra because I had a nice big scrap piece left over. I just kind of use the heat from my hands to kind of warm up these two edges and kind of stick it to those corners. I'm gonna just go ahead and cut some of this fat out. Also, likely when you have a car that's been ceramic coated, there's a lot of like pushing the film down into that corner there, it's probably not gonna work. It's not gonna stick. So I'll just trim it out on top of this edge here and then trim out this part here and then let it fall into the middle and get what I can. But you're not gonna get that to get in there like you'd want to. So that's one thing. Don't try to force anything on these. Just try to get this in place and work it that way. Get that one in place. Got a lot of excess over here too. This thing will fall. I'm going to use a lot of alcohol. Probably going to start with getting this. Not sure if I stretch it that way first and then come down, but we'll kind of see what I feel like doing. Just see this side, right? And I'll do that in a minute. I'm gonna trim this really close to the corner. It's gonna work kind of like a hinge. telling you guys, if you don't have that edge prep on there, that is not going to be possible. Turned out good. So I'm gonna stretch it quick here before this has time to dry up so that it doesn't give me a little stretch mark. I'll get you a little closer so you can kind of see some of the action here. Alcohol, generously. That's my side to side stretch. I'm gonna go up and down with it. And I've got to be quick with my stretches because the more this dries up and bonds, the more this is going to be a stretch mark. So, get my hinge. Now I got to stretch down and out. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Upside down is not gonna work. Let's see if I get that place. So you'll see without the probe on, this one is possible. On ceramic coating, I already did a bad job. I gotta go down with it. There you go. Come on, baby. Get this in place. I'm not happy with that. It's not wanting to stick. It needs a little more stretch upward. Of course, the other side went super smooth and easy. This side struggle. I just gotta pull these wrinkles upward. You saw these little tiny wrinkles, and they weren't gonna go away. It's difficult because it curves this way, it curves down that way, and these are both curved in both directions. It's kind of like a mirror. It's just all kinds of curves happening. So I've got Pro Bond all up in this joint here, all up in this lower part here. Well, that's that. Scoot you back a little bit. Squeeze it all out. As you're squeegeeing, check to make sure there's no dirt or dust under there. So the side over here went real easy. The side over here was a little more difficult for me. I don't know why. It's like that sometimes. Because of this curve here, I'm not sure that I'm gonna be able to tuck it. There's gonna be a wrinkle right here. I'll give it a try, but I don't have a lot of confidence in that. I will cut it off first. Get the center tucked. Snap my blade. Actually, I'm gonna get a new blade. Get this side here. Even that was starting to pop up a little bit right there. I'm telling you, it just doesn't stick. The ceramic coating on there. So this is good. Normally I would try to tuck that in that corner and get the whole thing, but I know it's not gonna work on this. It's a pretty tight. So. And again, I have Pro Bond all up in this edge right here because of the ceramic coating on this thing. You can see when you spray the slip and the alcohol in there, it's just beating up like crazy on that surface. Absolutely. It's a good ceramic coating to put on. I'm looking at this, I don't think that's gonna work. It's already wanting to fill up right there. See how it's filling up? It's not gonna stay down. See if I can convince it. Probably not. Yeah, you see, it's gonna be like big wrinkle right there. So yeah, this isn't gonna happen. So I'm just gonna cut it off here. That's the best thing to do. Clean, it'll look the best. There's no way that's gonna stay in place up there. I'll try to roll that edge if I can. Just the edge of it, right here. I don't know if it'll come off later or not, though it might. Or round this off first. That looks pretty good. Sacrificing a little bit of coverage on that. It's like a 1-inch ledge on top, but not a lot I can do. Don't ceramic coat your car before you have it in PPF installed. That's all I got to say. And this I'm just gonna plunge cut between the plastic grill and the body, so you don't have to worry about damaging anything. And once it dries, I'll go into these corners and I'll round them off, make them look a little cleaner. But there's no way I can do that while it's still wet and loose. That's basically it. Now it's just a matter of trimming everything out. And sometimes I'll wait a couple hours, like on a hood, to trim out some of those edges. Just depends on the hood. But sometimes you can get a better, once it kind of bonds and cures a little bit, you can trim that out a little better. Like, see how this is kind of popping up a little bit right there? If I trim that out, it may not stay down, it may pull back. But if this is all bonded, then it should stay in place. Let's see what happens. Round off my edge up here. Hopefully it all follows the line. Okay, nice. Shoot a little alcohol in there and try to thin it down a little better. Yeah, looks like it's gonna stay in place. That's good. I may have to trim this line back down a little bit on the flat side, not on the rolled side. Right now I trimmed it on the rolled top part of the edge. I may have to bring that back. It may not stay down. Yeah, it's gonna work out. Yeah, this top edge is not gonna stay down. I'll let that dry up and I'll come trim that out a little bit. Oh, the rest is easy. Thanks.